So our biggest challenge was making sure that the HVAC needs were met throughout the entire building. We would frequently have HVAC left on for weeks at a time when there was nobody in the building. If somebody scheduled a weekend event Friday and Saturday, we might be cooling or heating the facilities for 3 weeks on a Friday, Saturday, even though it's been empty for 2 of those 3. Oh, I was constantly getting phone calls on, hey, how come this room is 17 degrees when it should be, it should be 80 degrees in here. So we were constantly getting phone calls on, hey, can we get this adjusted? And we couldn't adjust our HVAC off-site. So it required somebody to come onto campus in order for us to make that adjustment. So anytime somebody called and said, hey, either I don't have HVAC and I need it, or it's on and it shouldn't be, that required somebody to drive in and actually fix that problem. Where now we can do one of 2 things. We can utilize eSPACE even greater and schedule or delete the event, and it takes care of that problem for us. Or with Pelican, you can easily get onto their app and make that adjustment there as well. The biggest change for us was not having as many staff involved in the process, where all of my staff is actually involved in the process, but they don't know that they are. As long as they schedule their stuff on the calendar, their HVAC needs are met. And so it's no longer requiring all my facility staff to be involved in that transaction. And so we freed up a ton of man hours because I don't have a dedicated staff person logging in each event into our HVAC calendar and really running 2 schedules all at the same time. So it's simplified us to where we run one calendar, run one schedule, and it does it for both facilities and HVAC. I'd say look at the number of man hours you're spending on your HVAC system. However you're scheduling things, look at that number of man hours. If you're not scheduling your facility and you're allowing just open thermostats, you're wasting tons of energy in your building. But if you are scheduling, the amount of man hours will be more than made up through Pelican and that integration with eSPACE. We added in the power control modules, which allowed us to do lighting as well. And that's been incredible for us, where we can now do lighting and HVAC, so parking lot lights, all of those things all in one system. And it's very intuitive. We're already in eSPACE, and now everything else is just in Pelican. So we're in one of those 2 spaces instead of multiple spaces to control all of those different things. So it's incredibly simplified our lives. In addition, if you're brave, you can actually give individual staff members control over certain stats or certain power control modules and allow them to have control over that one device if need be.